All these guys have facial hair, but only one of them has a booger in it. It's the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast.
Space is the final frontier. Then this is just the pit stop at the rest area that is near. It's the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. It's the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. It's the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. It's the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast in your ear. Poddamn Idiotz.
Poddamn Idiotz.
Live. Not live. Pre-recorded from several different locations amongst Michigan and one dirty bedroom in Texas. This is the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast. Woo! And welcome everyone to the second teaser of the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast, which is basically just us talking and being crazy.
Of course, it'll get better as time goes along, but in case you are wondering and you don't know who the cast of characters are, we got, over on the mic, we got J Hizzle. The guy in the hat, that would be Texas. And then the guy licking the potatoes off of his chin hair, that would be Captain Slow.
And the guy that just did the introductions was Ric Spade.
Spade, which reminds me. Remember, have your pet spayed or neutered.
Okay, Bob Barker.
Right?
Sorry.
Come on down. You're the next contestant.
All right. So, yeah, we're on day 4,376 of quarantine.
You guys are. In my state, we open up tomorrow.
I mean, technically, we're all somewhat essential, so we've been able to work. But
you know, the funny thing about this whole thing is I was on Twitter today, and the government's been putting out some pretty interesting tweets. I thought I'd share with you guys to start off the show.
Well, I know the Navy and the government has finally given the truth about aliens, but no one even cares about it.
Well, no, because we're worried about the other stuff right now.
But they're real.
Yeah, they showed UFO footage and stuff like that.
No, these are some of the tweets that I've gotten from the government today. I'm not sure what's going on with them, but I thought I'd share them with you. So if you guys would like to read them for me, that'd be awesome.
We're reading them for you?
Yeah.
So you gotta make them bigger.
I will.
They're not getting bigger.
Yeah, I can't read that.
All right.
It's not bigger.
All right, well, I'm going to make it bigger on here.
Usually you double click on it.
Oh, I'm viewing your screen. I was really confused for a minute.
Are you sure he's not Captain Slow?
No, because I was looking at something else, and then I'm like, why can't I see everyone, and why do I have my window thing up?
Rick's trying to show us tweets, but I don't think his computer's working or something.
Oh, it's working on my end.
Imploring everyone to try the Mississippi mudslide as a preventative action against the deadly coronavirus.
I can't read any of that. You're reading what? You read that?
Yeah, I could read that one.
Which is funny because I'm not even on that screen.
Oh.
As of 5:20 tomorrow, no one is to use the New Jersey Turnpike but me. That's my fucking turnpike.
I can't read any of them.
I don't know who that's by, but I could barely read that.
That was the governor of New Jersey.
Oh,
Duh. It's a New Jersey Turnpike.
And then the governor of Indiana, he wrote, to those of you who have done the I licked it challenge, so it's mine, I need you to head to your local medical facility. I'm not saying I licked something I shouldn't have, but I'm not denying it either. Please get tested.
What's the next one? Who's it by?
Turn that on here. This would
In
be
these
our...
trying times, it is still illegal to molest a cactus in public. You got to move your mouse, dude. You got to move the mouse. I can't read through the mouse.
I did move the mouse.
Oh, there it goes. However, starting this weekend, if you want to do it behind closed doors, that is completely acceptable.
That's from Governor Greg Abbott.
Texas, yeah.
Cactus molesting people.
I have jumped into a cactus before. It hurts like a son of a gun.
If breweries can produce sanitizer, why can't newspapers produce toilet paper? Half of what they print is crap anyway.
All right.
Already.
Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves, we are imploring everyone to try the Mississippi Mudslide as a preventative action against the deadly coronavirus. I'm pretty sure that's shitting on somebody's chest. I'm not sure why he's suggesting that, but, you know, more power to you.
Oh, I want to read this one. Who's it by?
This one?
Yes.
Go ahead. It's Governor Kay Ivey of Alabama.
I have signed an executive order allowing my great people to legally procreate with a family member of their choosing. I saw you eyeing your nephew, Mary.
Oh, I have that story that explains why crude oil trade at minus $37.
Yeah.
Should I read that?
Real quick, I would like to go back to Ric's Mississippi Mudslide one. Urban Dictionary, my best friend, says a Mississippi mudslide is the next step after a Cleveland steamer. You take a dump on a girl's chest, then use that as lube to titty fuck her. And it often precedes a chocolate laxative covered vanilla popsicle.
What?
And that's the Urban Dictionary definition of a Mississippi mudslide.
Before we get to your article, Jay, there was a couple more tweets. I just wanted to get through these. So Governor David Ige of Hawaii, how the fuck am I supposed to make all of you social distance from each other when there are multiple islands? That's it. The purge is happening in Oahu and Maui. Last one standing gets the golden coconut.
Yeah.
I will go to Hawaii and join in on the purge.
And then Michigan Governor Whitmer had a few tweets of her own.
Read them.
All right. Governor Whitmer wrote, "You must ejaculate while standing up and then immediately take 2 steps back to keep with social distancing because semen are lives too."
The babies aren't alive to her.
And then
Chelsea said what I was thinking.
And then right after that, she ended up tweeting, "Starting today, you cannot, and I repeat, cannot buy Planters peanuts. There's no COVID-19 risk. I just hate that peanut fucker and his monocle."
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm pretty sure I had one where Trump was going to sell us to Canada. When this is all over, we are selling Michigan to Canada. So I hope the great people of Michigan like maple syrup, Mounties, and saying the phrase A, because this is going to be huge.
It's going to be a great deal, though. It's going to be the best deal anyone's ever had when selling the state of Michigan.
In the history of dealing.
Canada's going to be happy. America's going to be happy. Everyone's so tired of winning, except for those that lose.
And that was my COVID tweets for today.
Nice. I have a story.
I would love to hear it.
I want to explain to everyone why the other week oil was trading at negative $37. I want you guys to imagine the following situation. you pay $500 today and commit to receiving an escort, and I'm talking like a person, not the Ford, but an escort at your house in 15 days because your wife is traveling. This is called a futures contract. Unfortunately, lockdown came and your wife will be home for the next 60 days. Uh-oh. You do not want this woman to show up at your house at all and try to pass this futures contract to someone else. Only you cannot sell this commitment because nobody can receive the escort at home anymore. Everyone is in full storage, their balls, with wife. To make matters worse, not even the pimp, Chicago Mercantile Exchange, has more room to receive girls because his house is crowded with girls. So you will pay anyone just to take the girl off your hands. Do you now understand why oil has a negative price when the contract is delivered? I like that explanation. I thought it did a good job.
Speaking of oil, I bought some shares the other day at like $1 something, and it's went up, so that's pretty good.
Well, I'm up over 200 since yesterday.
Wait, Justin said stocks? Man, I thought he said socks. I bought 500 pair of Hanes.
Oh, no.
Man.
What did I just see that was really depressing? Oh, that makes sense. But, yeah, so that was my story. Rick, what else do you got?
Everybody interrupts my recordings.
Was that your the hooker you ordered 15 days ago?
You have to pay somebody to take her off your hands.
First of all, I ain't paying anybody to take my hooker off my hands. If she's coming, she's staying. And then she's coming.
There was a good explanation on why you should wear masks.
They
It was
don't
funny.
work.
Maybe it had to do with peeing.
Peeing? What?
Yeah.
A lot of dead air on this one, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm looking up something.
Well, I'm not sure what the hell he's doing. He's playing with himself or something.
Over there.
Shake it once, that's fine.
Shake it twice, that's okay.
Shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself again.
Okay, well, in sporting news, the world of NASCAR is coming back on May 17th. The UFC is coming back as well, having a live event. Hockey has postponed its 2020-2021 season until November, December, but may continue the season that was put on hold due to the coronavirus in June or July.
It's true.
No one gives any craps about basketball.
Pretty much.
In football-related news, the NFL draft happened this recently, and of course, what was that?
Go Lions.
Yeah, they actually had a somewhat good draft, I think.
Unfortunately, I read that your Michigan governor has extended lockdown till the Lions win the Super Bowl, so you guys are in trouble.
Hell better hurry up and freeze over.
Of course, Joe Burrows from LSU went first overall to Cincinnati. And LSU had 14 total players go. Alabama had 9. Ohio State had 10, which means they're all going to bust because Ohio State sucks at producing NFL football players.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan had 10 players drafted, while Michigan State had 2. The same number as Wyoming, FIU, Tulane, I mean, for crying out loud, Tulsa. So, yeah, the Temple had 4. So if that tells you Michigan State was on a bit of a downcline this year.
A downcline?
Yeah. Downgrade. Their stocks crashed and burned and no one sold.
I don't know. I mean, their recruiting class is looking pretty good right now.
And in baseball-related news, there's multiple options to get the season started. One of which includes splitting the teams in between Arizona, Texas, and Florida. Team areas with domed stadiums and starting the season that way. So we may get some live sports before too long. And Saturday, it was supposed to be the Kentucky Derby. So NBC is going to run a simulated Kentucky Derby between some of the best horses that have ever raced in the Kentucky Derby.
Can you bet on them?
You can actually. And from what I'm told, Secretariat is a 4-1 favorite.
Wow.
And that's all from sports. There's actually sporting news, guys. Oh, my God.
Woo!
Do you guys like to fly?
I'm actually curious about something. So, are they going to allow betting for these sporting events?
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
Like,
I would
assume
so.
Well, you would think with like the simulated stuff, it's easy
But
to
if you
rig.
don't play your bookie, then he has to get within 6 feet of you to break your fingers.
Vegas will take money from anyone for anything.
You can just do it online, but
Yeah, bet DSI.
But I haven't looked to see if they did anything for the virtual racing, but for the real racing and baseball and hockey, though.
Well, I can see it for the real sports, but I can't see them doing it for simulated.
I don't know. All I know is Secretariat's a 4-1 favorite. So
People will bet on anything. There's probably a bet out there: is it rigged or not? Yes or no?
Well, you know, a lot of stuff in Vegas, they do like micro betting, like, hey, how many times is this guy gonna sneeze?
Yep.
There's a 2-1 favorite that he's gonna touch his nose.
I think they even bet on politics and everything.
now before too long, they'll be betting on us. Over and under 5 times that we question their sanity.
Oh. And I don't know if you guys are aware, but American Airlines, Delta Airlines, United Airlines will now be requiring passengers to cover their face during flights. Interesting.
Because they're ugly?
That's probably part of it.
We're putting masks on 2 months into this. Isn't that kind of like putting a condom on after you have a positive pregnancy test?
I remember they used to say don't wear masks, but the real reason they said that was because there weren't enough. And now, I mean, I understand the reasoning. But
Because you're breathing in your own carbon monoxide.
breathe in, breathe
And if you're not
out.
going to sanitize them,
And the moment you touch them with your hands, they're contaminated. You gotta throw them away.
No, the point is, it's not supposed to protect you. It's just if you're sick and then you're coughing, then in theory it won't go as far. Because they're right, the masks don't actually really help you. If someone coughs and you walk through their cough, it's not going to help that much. But if you're sick and you cough and you have a mask on, then you won't spread as many germs.
or maybe be a fucking adult and stay home when you're sick. How about that?
You're asking a lot.
Yeah, well.
I did have a call to a crazy suicidal old lady. And I mean, she's a lunatic off the wall. And it's a good thing I did wear a mask and said, the old folks home, because I could smile and laugh at her without offending her. We ended up fighting.
You fought an old lady?
Yep.
And did you
$5
win?
on the old lady.
We just picked her up and carried her out.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Rick, you're quiet.
You're just gonna stop tonight.
Yeah,
Listening.
Are you listening intently?
don't listen. Talk.
What's on your list?
What's on my list?
Yeah, I thought you have a list of things.
Oh, I got another segment, but I'm going to hold off onto that for a minute.
Why don't we do your new game?
Because I have to set up the new game. You guys haven't given me any ideas.
Yeah,
You know, I gotta have stuff to write on the cards.
We can play with blank cards.
Oh yeah, red. Hey, you get to do nothing.
That's what I like to do.
Black, amazing.
Just kidding.
So for those of the people that are going to be watching this show next week, we might be doing the Idiot's Roulette.
If you want to give Rick ideas, you can get him at you can get him on Twitter at Poddamn Ric Spade.
That's right. Use the hashtag Idiot's Roulette.
And if you have any questions to ask a cop, send them to Rick.
Or just dial 911, but don't be surprised if you go to jail for that.
Just call Rick. He has a lot of experience.
I don't have social media, so you can't give them to me.
Yeah, B Slow's got no social media whatsoever.
No.
He's barely got any socials, so.
Does he have media?
He's got Disney Plus. Some kind of Roku.
Yeah.
He doesn't need social. He's got double D's.
That's right.
David Despins? He's around?
No, I don't know what he's doing.
Hey, Dave. Oh. Double
Great.
D. Duh.
Daisy Duck?
Daisy Duke?
I worry about these people. I seriously worry about these people.
You're not the only one. It's okay.
However, when none of them have double D's, that's all I'm saying.
Justin, they're talking about titties. 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 T-I-T-T-I-E-S. Titties.
I have small A's.
They're called moobs.
DD stands for Dear Daughter or Darling Daughter. So Josh has a darling daughter. He has double D's.
Oh, God, shut up. Just stop there, please.
Don't go
Rick
any
has a
further.
daughter.
Don't
wait.
go any further.
What does
Well,
DD stand for sexually?
Well,
Definite doink.
Okay.
That's what it says. It says definite doink. Literally a person that one would definitely have sex with. More broadly, an extremely attractive person.
Okay. So
That girl is a double D or a DD.
So none of us are double D's.
But what does DD mean on social media? It means designated driver. Oh, Brian has a DD, a designated driver. He does. That makes sense.
They're legit.
Well, he has been
right
drinking.
In business, it means demand deposit, demand draft, direct debit.
Direct deposit.
Yeah. What does
remember the
DD
last time I
stand for?
direct deposited.
Oh, what does DD internet slang mean? And then it goes to
Rick,
DH.
let's get on to your next thing and get Justin off of this crap.
Sorry, I would just, well, you guys.
Somebody pull him out of his misery and tell him what double D means.
I did
Rick
titties.
told him it was titties. Big old titties.
Yeah, but that would be B-O-T.
Okay, so
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to point out that out of the four of us, one of us passed out in sex ed class. And that's the one who doesn't know what DD means.
Well, only one of us doesn't have kids.
He's the one drinking out of a straw right now.
It's my
now
light
look,
straw.
he might have procreated with a plant, but since we're on the topic of sex, we might as well bring up the next thing. It's our new segment that I like to call.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's good shit. I don't care who you are.
I don't know. I couldn't see the text or the tweets, Vince McMahon. I don't know if I'll be able to see your comments.
Probably not. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Be careful.
He hasn't figured it out yet. Okay, when Rick looks like that, does he mimic the Joker in some? Or the
You know-
Shadow?
He looks more like the perv you'd find hiding behind the bushes at your house.
Sounds about right.
You found perv?
I am the perv.
Yeah, I know Brian's on the lookout for him.
Yeah. Rick, you need to have help on making things bigger there, dude.
Why do you think?
I'm
Brian
still
put
learning how the screen shit works, so.
Why do you think Brian put 16 cameras around his house? Because he knows Rick stands outside and masturbates. He's gonna end up putting it on Pornhub.
I can't help that I'm attracted to Brian. Leave me alone.
Well, what's supposed to be happening right now?
I don't know.
Well, we're supposed to be looking at random Pornhub comments.
It looks like there's a lady about to suck a dude's dick there.
Yeah, I can't read them. They're too small.
Well, see, I don't know what thing is showing on yours.
What are you sharing? Are you sharing your screen, or are you just sharing like a certain thing?
I should be sharing my screen. There should be just one picture up.
Nope,
No,
I see all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, I don't know what it
of them.
is.
It's not getting bigger.
Go to share screen and see if you can just share that picture then maybe.
People, if you're watching this and you would like to help us out with our technical difficulties, again, it is at Poddamn Ric Spade. Hashtag figure out how to use your equipment, you idiot.
By the time anyone would watch this, though, it'd already be done.
I figured it out.
My son left his computer open. I ain't even mad. This is some good shit. That's what Fox Hunter said. He's a very proud father.
Next.
Working on it.
Fun fact. Semen comes out at about 30 miles per hour when you ejaculate. That's why the police get mad when you jerk off in a school zone.
Is this true, Brian?
Speeding.
That's only 5 over, though. They might let you go with a warning.
Not in a school zone.
Just not the indecent exposure.
Oh, yeah, that part.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yo, is that a Model 7105 Lego Star Wars Millennium Falcon in the background? Yes, that was lit.
Yeah, don't finish the rest of that.
Yes, do not finish the rest of that. We'll get kicked off before we even got going.
That's funny because I see it.
I didn't finish it, don't.
Well, I like Star Wars.
Really? The censored version of the song on porn? WTF. Sorry, sir. It's a Christian porno.
Hello, I made an account in here just to say that he's made the worst eggs I've ever seen. Couldn't concentrate after I saw that abomination.
Okay.
There's barely any eggs in there.
I think that was the point.
Oh.
And they're all mutilated.
She didn't even tell the bus driver thank you. I want to drive a bus.
Why are all your cabinet doors fucking open? I was doing the dishes.
I tell you, just reading these today, I was like, what the hell is going on with people? But these are some good shit.
My cat, who looks very similar to the one in the video, died recently. Aw. I just wanted to jerk off, but now I'm sad. Sad.
I can't read that one.
I'm working on it.
What is BBC? British Broadcasting Corporation.
Is that what it stands for?
No.
Jay, what do you think BBC stands for?
This is a perfect example of this story is getting boring. Skips 1 minute. They eat ass. Oh, well, what led to this development?
Go back to Jay. What do you think BBC means?
A minute.
Oh, God, he's Googling it.
Look, you don't look at the pictures.
Don't Google. Don't Google.
Don't Google BBC.
Don't do it.
I'm at bbc.com, but it doesn't say what it actually stands for.
No,
I think it is the British.
No,
You know what,
no.
guys? Let him. Justin, go to Pornhub and put BBC in the search bar.
Just Google BBC.
No.
Oh, fuck.
British
the
Broadcasting
screen.
Corporation is a British public service broad. That guy was correct.
But that's not what it means on Pornhub.
How much money does the BBC make? 4.9 billion pounds.
It makes more than the BYC.
Does the BBC pay tax?
No, they don't even pay child support.
Do I have to pay BBC license fee?
Okay, let's get over this.
All right, next.
For fuck's sake, it was 7 minutes before she even took off her shoes. Talk about filler content. How the fuck are you verified?
All right, here's a good one. I came to this website to pull my dick out and wank off like a fucking ape and moan like a whale. Instead, I got emotionally involved in a great story and maybe got a little crush on the actress. No jerking was done today, but I am leaving the site more wholesome and at peace. I didn't get what I wanted, but I got what I needed.
From Johnny Wanker.
All right, we'll do one more.
There's only 4 more left.
Oh, there's like 5 more left.
Okay. So the blonde girl left to do the dishes at 57 seconds. I'm guessing she was upstairs, so at most it will take her about 30 seconds to get down the stairs and into the kitchen. That takes us to 1:27 when she starts doing the dishes. She then arrives back upstairs at 3 minutes and 33 seconds, minus the 30 seconds to go from the kitchen to back upstairs, which means she did the dishes in 1 minute and 36 seconds. 303 minus 127. In conclusion, she either didn't do all the dishes or she just broke some world record.
I feel like this is some bad stuff out there.
Or she threw them all in the dishwasher.
Pornhub has the nicest community ever.
Aww.
You can literally ask anything, and people will stop fapping to help you out.
Oh.
Batwing!
Uh-oh, guys. 1:30 into the video, man, already came. Am I really worthy of sex someday? I don't want to be horny anymore. I want to be happy. I don't want to fuck. I want to love.
Aww.
Aww.
Justin, did you actually comment on this video? Because that just sounds like...
That does sound like something Justin would say.
I just want to be loved.
This totally happened to me. Not the part where he gets knocked out or fucks 2 skinny bitches, but I wore a blue shirt once.
Is the second girl A, having an insane and extreme orgasm, B, having a seizure, C, being electrocuted, or D, being possessed?
Electrocuted.
Yep, C.
I'm going with seizure.
She's getting the shocker.
I just taser guns.
Greg has been referring to his testicles as Gregsticles. Any tips how to end this behavior?
Mm-hmm. Gosh darn it, Greg.
Do you do that, Justin? Do you call them Justicles?
I'm old Greg.
No name. What? There was a lead pipe in that pillow. Well, they're getting piped now. Hey, Rick, is that you? Rick Hardfist 420?
I'm not hearing it tonight.
For the record, it would be...
He didn't say no.
I was waiting for you guys to stop laughing. I actually know it's Dick becoming 26.
What?
Everybody, good to see you again.
Hey.
That was random Pornhub comments.
Are we gonna do that more often? I kind of like that.
Yes, we are. That is a segment on the show. I have an intro for it. That is something we are going to be doing.
I'm gonna text you because there's one I want you to find. I don't know how you find those, but
Pornhub.com?
No, there's a you can do it that way. There's actually a Reddit that has them on there. There's also a couple of YouTube videos where a guy actually finds them. There was some I found on Google.
I have one for you that I read before, and I thought it was pretty funny. So
Bless you.
bless you.
Thank you.
You know,
All right, that's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Texas, are you about to do something?
Nah, I'm ready to do the word of the day if you are.
I thought you said you had something you wanted to share. I don't know. Not sure what's happening. Maybe you meant for next week.
I'm kind of confused why B is laying down. I don't know if he's like trying to get comfortable or you taking a nap.
I'm super tired.
It's late.
I chased a 5-year-old like crazy today.
Did you ever catch him?
Oh, what'd the 5-year-old do? Bank robbery?
A few times.
Did you ever catch him?
Yeah, and then I robbed the bank a few times too.
Did he catch you?
Yep.
Nice. What room is the bank in?
It was on the TV tray in the living room.
You don't want to know, Justin.
Did you do any grocery shopping too, or no?
Nope, I didn't get out today.
I did.
Chelsea did though.
I made
but
$17 delivering diapers to an old lady.
Nice. I meant at the little shopping center at your house, but
Were the diapers for the old lady?
Originally came from there. Yes. So.
oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what we need to know. Was it for the old lady or were you buying diapers for a baby for the old lady? I mean...
No, I was buying diapers for the old lady.
She was buying Depends for the old lady. She got paid $17 to pick up a pair of Depends and drop them off.
That was nice.
Well, I hope there's more than one pair because she kind of shit through that right away.
Maybe she doesn't actually do that too often, but it's just there for emergencies.
A little constipated, just shits once a day.
I don't
I
know.
only crap once a day.
Well, old people, you know, sometimes they get enough fiber and, you
Because they're
know,
healthy.
it's going to start constantly shitting. Looks like a Mississippi mudslide. I don't know if they're getting it on their chest. I don't want to know because, you know.
I wonder how often mudslides actually happen in Mississippi. Probably a lot, maybe.
Probably every 5 minutes with their sister.
No, that's in Alabama. Well, I'm just alienating all the different states today.
We all are. It's
How
okay.
often do mudslides happen? In the
God,
United
he's
States,
Googling it.
between 25 and 50 people are killed by landslides every year. So they must not. What time of year do mudslides occur? December to April, during which time
Of course, it's cold. You have to stay inside.
That's in California, at least. And where are mudslides most common? The mountains of Asia and Central and South America.
All right.
Is that what they're calling the titties? The mountains of Asia and South America?
How do you survive a mudslide? Head upstairs. Crouch under a table and cover your head.
Well, I'd hope you cover your head. You don't want that getting in your mouth.
If you get stuck in the mud, stay calm and quickly create an air pocket around yourself. Contact emergency services if you can and shout out to rescue crews for help.
Somebody shit on my chest.
I can't breathe.
Oh,
So,
for the
yeah.
love of God.
Just teaching you guys about mudslides.
Yeah, we went off the rails on another crazy train.
Going off the rails on a crazy train. Oh boy, Rick, do you have any other segments that you had for us?
No, we talked about the COVID. We talked about that. We talked about sports. Fuck movies today, because, ain't nothing good playing.
You know what that means?
I know what
exactly
it means.
what that means.
It's the Urban Dictionary definition of the week.
Uh-oh, I lost you. I found you.
Okay. Justin, can you tell me what an accidental bookmark is?
Oh, that sucks when that happens. Well, that's when you're reading your book and you put your bookmark in, and then somehow you knock it on the floor and the bookmark comes out. So then you're like, I think I was here, and you put it in there, but it ends up being the wrong place in the book, so you had an accidental bookmark.
Alrighty then. Urban Dictionary. Accidental bookmark. During intercourse, the act of thrusting too vigorously, thus removing the condom and leave it dangling outside your partner's vagina, keeping your place for reinsertion resembling a bookmark.
It's a little different than I thought.
I've accidental bookmarked before.
Like my version or his version?
No comment.
Well, sometimes you get that really tight one, and then it just kind of like sticks in there, and
There's no one upset when they lose their spot in their book?
Well, I don't use a bookmark. I flip the page over.
Oh. I have a bookmark. Is there a bonus one today?
I always have a bonus one.
All right.
It's the bonus Urban Dictionary definition of the week. Take it away, Texas.
This is for everyone.
Okay, this one is for everyone. Justin, you cannot go first because no one can follow your answer. And Brian, no Googling or Urban Dictionary. What is an actual tank and spank?
An actual tank and spank?
Yep.
Oh, that's when you take your taint and you sit on top of the butt and just keep smacking it on the butt.
Oh, wait, did you say taint or tank?
Tank. T-A-N-K. Tank.
All right, I'm sticking with taint.
Oh, well, tank and spank is easy. See, it's when you got your fish tank and you're trying to get the fish's attention. You're like, hey, get over here. Get over here, goddammit.
Oh, that's an interesting way of looking at it.
Justin?
I'm pretty sure this is actually what happens to people in the Army. So, every now and then, a lucky Army guy is in a tank, and there's a really hot Army chick in there. And so while he's driving the tank, sometimes, when she's like, you've been a naughty boy, she'll spank him, and that's a tank and spank.
And I'm glad you went last.
So, right? That's got to be it.
This
will
actually be something that probably happens a lot in Texas, considering we're going off a lockdown tomorrow. To take a less than attractive girl home with you to engage in sex that the male dominates and to force the female to leave early in the morning. The last resort booty call. I like Justin's better, though.
I don't know. I've still got to smack that fish tank.
Smack that tank.
Do you ever spank the tank to get the turtle's attention?
You said spank the tank, and the turtle turned around and looked at me. He was facing the other way. Now he's looking at me. I think he wants me to try that.
I'm looking at Moose.
Hey, spank me. Spank my tank. Spank it.
Moose, say hi.
Moose, hi.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy, turtle?
The turtle's going to climb up to the side of the tank and start flashing you.
I don't think Moose
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Get some turtle nuggets.
Get some turtle.
Oh, wait, is it a girl turtle or a boy turtle?
Honestly, we don't know.
Get some
My daughter just named it Henry, so it could be a female Henry with a. Who knows?
Has it laid eggs yet?
Come get that turtle, Gina.
He's by himself.
Turtles are asexual. They can't just reproduce on their own, Brian. I know I got to teach you at
No,
genetics.
turtles lay eggs like chickens do.
Really?
Maybe that's a tortoise. I don't know, one of them.
Do you eat them?
No.
Okay.
Yes, that's how turtle soup is made, Justin. This is why Shredder wanted them from the Ninja Turtles.
He was gonna get them eggs.
Or it was their testicles, I don't know.
Good boy.
All right, Ninja Turtle testicles.
Show. Turtle power.
Tonight I dine on turtle soup and Ninja Turtle testicles. Shut up, Krang.
All right. Time for closing arguments.
Closing arguments. I object. I mean, sustain.
Overruled.
Badgering the witness.
Is that your closing argument?
I object.
Overruled.
Injunction. These are all
I
the
hold
legal
you in
terms I know.
contempt.
All right. Well,
You're out of order, and you're out of order. Fuck you, you're out of order too.
I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Interesting.
Name that movie, Jay.
Is that the one where he has to go sell auto parts?
What are you watching?
I don't know.
What movie are you watching?
No.
No, that was not Tommy Boy, which is what I'm guessing you're thinking of.
Yes, that was what I was thinking of. See, you knew.
You know, that just sounded like the bad plot of a porno. He was like, he went and sold auto parts, and then somehow he ended up in court. You can't handle the truth. Injunction. Objection. Contempt.
Yeah, in a little coat.
Richard, what's happening?
Richard, who's your favorite little rascal? Spanky.
Apparently, I haven't seen the movie enough times.
Oh, you gotta see Tommy Boy at least 10 times a year.
No, that hasn't happened. I saw it last. It's a good movie, though.
Last movie I saw in theaters was Bad Boys for Life.
What's a theater?
You know, it was that magical place that people used to be able to go to in the state of Michigan where a big-ass screen would show videos.
Ooh, last one I went to go see was Birds of Prey. Or
That's
Harley
all-
Quinn, whatever the heck the name of that movie was.
What'd you think?
I liked it, but you know, Margot Robbie's hot. How can you not like? How can
Nobody,
you not like anything Margot Robbie's in?
not one person, no.
Have I seen a movie in theaters this year?
Probably not.
My dad and I saw some movies in December. I don't know if we went and saw anything.
I saw Bad Boys for Life. I saw Sonic the Hedgehog. Those were the last two I saw in
How was
theaters.
Sonic?
That was Bad Boys for Life.
I liked it.
Which one, Sonic or Bad Boys for Life?
Both.
Bad Boys.
Okay.
Sonic was good. It was probably the best video game movie that they've made.
Was it funny?
Oh yeah. And
Dun, 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 dun,
it had a lot of humor I wasn't expecting. The animation was good. I was glad that they fixed the animation for what they were gonna do because that really scary looking hedgehog shit was turning me off.
Oh, but you were turned on by this one.
Well, yeah, realistic. And then when they showed Tails at the end, spoiler alert.
Oh, now there's no point in seeing it.
I know, but they're setting up for the sequel. Go ahead. I see you're about to bust a nut over there.
Speaking of video games, my favorite video game franchise, Assassin's Creed,
Oh,
has announced its next video game. It's Assassin's Creed Valhalla, My two favorite things, pirates and Vikings. And I found my next tattoo.
Oh, wow.
Who?
You found it on the ground?
No, it's something Assassin's Creed put on their Facebook page. I like that.
Oh, nice.
Speaking of tattoos, I want to make a decree, and I want to see us try and get to this.
Are we gonna do a group tattoo session? I know
No.
we're gonna do a group skydiving session.
You can't get Brian to get a tattoo.
Why not?
Tattoo. I'll skydive.
I will make this decree right now. If we can get 10,000 subscribers on YouTube and we can get my damn plaque, I will get the Poddamn Idiotz tattoo logo tattooed on my chest.
Wait. The logo of our faces where I'm like this, or like just the logo of Poddamn Idiots?
I want a tattoo like that.
Oh, he would get a tattoo. I don't know.
Okay,
I really don't want your guys' face on my chest.
It's St. Michael, but I want Matthew 5:9 written on it somewhere.
You could have something worse of ours on your chest. Could give you a Mississippi mudslide.
Yeah, no.
Mudslides happen more in California from what I read.
Probably.
Well, I mean, that is Silicon Valley where they shoot most pornos, so that makes sense.
And while the silicone needs a mudslide, right?
Great.
Chocolate covered titties.
You know, speaking of video games, I don't know if you guys seen this or not. I'm sure Josh has. They canceled the WWE 2K series for a more arcade style, which is the most ridiculous thing I've seen.
Well, I know their last one was so horrendous and bug-filled. I'm not surprised they canceled it, but I'm surprised they went the way they did.
Well, that's because they got rid of the developer company.
No.
I'm sorry, Brian, what?
Peter.
I totally saw something run behind Jay, like a little kid just ran by.
Oh my God, it's the Grudge. The little blue kid's behind you, Justin. Do you guys ever watch Family Guy?
Not in a long time.
What's that show about?
There's a Family Guy where Peter's like, I took a picture of myself every day for a year, and like halfway through his pictures, little blue kid starts popping up in the bedroom and then popping up behind him, and then it shows Peter all disheveled, like, we've got to move.
Rick will have to play it back and see if he sees the little kid running behind me.
It's a little blue kid.
I'm blue.
Da-ba-dee-ba-da-da.
I'm excited that we're going to be in studio next week.
A blue little window in a blue Corvette. Hey, Jay, I want to drive your car.
I want to drive it too. It's about time.
You guys will be in studio. I'll be in the Southern Charm studio.
In the cold, damp bedroom?
The cold, damp bedroom of Texas, yep. Which I don't know why it's cold and damp.
You're right. It should be the hot and dry, right?
There you go, hot and dry.
Be hot and moist.
No.
Hey, Justin,
No.
I know it's a few months away, but you got anything going on July 31st?
That's my birthday.
I know it's your birthday.
It's not that important of a day to me.
Hey, neither is February 25th.
I know. That day has no importance. I'm not sure. It depends.
Or is it October 3rd? Is that right? Damn it, 9th.
No, it's not the day you're getting married. It's the day before.
8th. All right.
Oh wow!
I'll be up there on my birthday to see you guys for your wedding.
Rick, what did you have in mind?
There was a concert going on in Flint that I wanted to go to.
Order says
As long as it doesn't get canceled.
not essential.
Yeah.
Like salons, massage, tattoo parlors.
Technically, I have an event happening at that.
have dining
I
options.
don't know if that'll be canceled or not either. So we'll just play it by ear.
Okay.
But she's not allowed to do carry out anymore.
No, if they do carry out, they can stay open. But anything that has been closed up to this point, they can't open until the 20th.
Okay, so I have my closing argument ready.
All right, what's your close?
Dear non-essential employees, we, the essentials, know that you're coming back. We're happy to have you, but please understand, the highways have not been backed up since you guys left, and the average speed everywhere has changed to 93 miles per hour. Please don't mess this up.
I'll mess up that 93.
I like it. You
Well,
will.
you can do what you want in Michigan. You have no control over me.
Workers should not be getting $600 hazard pay.
Man.
Getting hazard pay?
Oh, in Michigan, the people that are on unemployment make more than they did working.
Some do, I hear.
For essential workers to get
Our neighbor's making $500 more a week than working.
So.
Also, one more thing I'd like to throw in there.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing a mask with your nose sticking out is like wearing a condom with a tip cut off.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Wait.
Pretty well.
That's all I got.
All right. Rick, you got anything?
I was going to let Brian go next.
Go,
essential workers
Brian?
to get
You
$600
slow?
in hazard pay to match the $600 unemployment.
I think we lost him.
I would like $600.
Oh, we found him.
And who's going to pay for that?
Who the fuck's gonna pay for it?
Well, nobody should be paying for the motherfuckers getting $600 being on unemployment, but here we are.
Be slow. Do you have any closing words?
I love you.
Oh, I love you too. All right, Rick, you
Hey,
got.
who does that go to?
Are you ending?
I don't think he cares who the I love you goes to, so I guess you can have it, Texas.
He already had his. Oh.
Yay, somebody loves me.
Go ahead, Jay. I'll go last.
All right. I'm going to leave everyone with an inspirational quote by Albert Einstein. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. That's my inspirational quote of the night. Good night.
Remember, success does not come without failure.
In most cases, that's true. Rick, take it away. All right, end it. Whatever.
Well, I would just like to finish off with the thoughts of one Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Oh, look. Purpose. This has been the Poddamn Idiotz Podcast with J Hizzle, Ric Spade, Texas, and Be Slow. We are signing off saying, see you next week, everybody.